National Master Glenn Beatty. Unapologetically black chess. Hi, we will look at a game between Super Grandmaster Anish Giri and Vidit. Giri essayed the Queen's Gambit decline exchange variation, and Super Grandmaster Vidit responded with critical theory, and he also equalized the position. But Giri kept pushing for the initiative, and finally, Vidit cracked under the constant pressure. A tactical explosion erupted, and Vidit is steamrolled. Please subscribe and like this video. This game is from a rapid tournament, and that is game 15 with a 10-second increment. Let's begin. First move is c4, e6, knight c3, d5, d4, knight f6, cx d5, ex d5, and bishop to g5, bishop to e7, e3, double zero, bishop d3, and rook to e8. Okay, he also can play in this position. He could play b knight to d7. And we can get into this type position, knight f3, rook e8, double zero, knight f8. Now, Black's idea is to trade off his light square bishop for this bishop that is attacking his king side. And he is going to follow up by knight to e6, g6, knight to g7, and bishop to f5. Queen c2, c6, h3, knight to g6, I should say, a rook to b1. White would like to clamp down on the c5 square, and he is going to accomplish this by b4, a4, and he can keep pushing on the queen side. Okay, now this is a very interesting idea for White. Also, White, in a lot of positions, he'll have the e4 square. That is a nice positional idea for White. But I would like to look at some tactics in this position. Let's look at this tactic. Let's look at, because this type of structure can, let's say we have this type of structure, okay? And Black plays b5. We can play bishop takes check, rook takes, g4, knight e7, knight d6. Now, just take a look at these two knights. They are destroying Black, aren't they? Knight, got knight, and then we got a rook. Well, it's just that we had the queen pinning the rook. Knight to d5, trying to cut the queen off, but it's a little too late. Knight takes f7, knight h6, and g5. And White is just winning because I will penetrate with my rook. Once you move your knight, I'll just penetrate with my rook. And my rook can follow your king over to the h8 square. Okay, let's get back to the game. Rook to e8, knight to f6, developing, h6, bishop f4, c5. Okay, c5 is a good move. And he continued dx c5, bishop takes, double zero, knight c6, rook to c1, bishop g4, pinning, 3, break, queen at d. Now, this is the type of move that Black would like to get in these type of positions. d4. He played knight to e4, and then he played bishop to e7. He probably should play bishop to b6 to keep control over the d4 square. But he played bishop to e7, and after that, Giri came up with a shocker, and this move, f rook to d1. Now the question is, where do you move your queen? Where do you move your queen? Because now I am putting a lot of pressure on the d file, and he played queen to b6, and this is a shocker that I was referring to earlier, was bishop takes h6. Okay, now black is under tremendous pressure because his king has been exposed. If he take it, his king will be exposed. If he doesn't take it, I can always just take on g7 and continue the attack. So, but he played knight to b4, bishop c4, and now look at the bishop now. Okay, so black is in serious trouble now. Black can't even play knight takes knight because the queen takes check, followed by queen takes checkmate. So black is in trouble. Let's see what Vidit do. So he take the bishop, and then he take the pawn. Giri takes the d4 pawn. And what is black going to do? What is black going to do? White is threatening the simple move, rook to d6, winning. Okay, white threatening the simple move, rook to d6, winning. Now, we have to remember that this is game 15, so the players doesn't have much time to think, and during these type of games, errors always happen. Let's see what they happen. So he played king to h8. That is a blunder. Rook to d6, winning the game. What is he going to do? Knight to c6. What else? Rook takes f6. Queen to b2, trying to find counterplay. But notice, we always have this escape square. This is why the move h3 is always helpful in these type positions, because we always have this escape square. Even if you take our rook with check, we just can run to h2 and his king will still be under an attack. So of course we just play queen to h5 and you can have the rook. Queen takes check, king run, queen takes c4, but it's not enough. Check, and check, check, checkmate. Giri played this game at a value of 0.02. Flawless. That is incredible. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Good chess. And always, cheers.